Warning, it's...
Before we plunge into the mayhem with Nasty Nova, Bambina, Chelsea J, Sassy Brei, and Lucian Locs on the Ghetto Games podcast. Disclaimer, we are not licensed therapists, we are not medical doctors, we are not legal advisors. The thoughts, views, and opinions we're throwing out here are purely for your entertainment. This podcast is all about keeping it real and amusing. We engage in discussions and games with fantastic guests, covering everything from social and political issues to spirituality and beyond. However, let's be clear, it's all for the sake of entertainment. Some info might be true, some might be, well, a bit of creative storytelling. And just so we're on the same page, don't even consider attempting any of this at home. We might be trained in the art of wild entertainment, but looking out for your best interest? No, not our thing, or our own for that matter. So, fasten your seatbelts for the wild ride.
My name is Nasty Nova, and I am an immigrant from Guatemala.
You are now tuned into Ghetto Games Podcast.
Welcome to the Ghetto Games Podcast.
It's your boy Lucian Locs with the Ghetto Games Podcast. As you guys know, we're starting this segment with a game. It's called Are You an American? First up, I want to make sure I introduce my hosts. We have Bambina, we have Sassy Brei, and we have Nasty Nova. She a little nasty, y'all. We're going to get right into it. What we're going to do is a series of questions, actual naturalization tests. These are actual tests that are naturalization tests to become an American citizen. And all my friends here are citizens. However, I want to see if they can test their knowledge if they can actually pass that test. So I'm going to give them a series of questions. If they get 3 answers wrong, I'm going to deport that ass off this set. You hear me?
Okay.
They got to go.
Oh,
Let's get to it. First question, y'all. What is the supreme law of the land? There ain't no A, B's, and C's. What is the supreme law of the land?
I'm gonna go ahead and get up because I don't even know.
I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
But this ain't of God.
Supreme,
that I know.
Supreme.
I don't even know what
What is
that
the
means.
supreme law?
I don't know. I'm glad
I
I
didn't
had to
spell
take
it
this
right, but I
test.
can say it. It's been a long
Give
day.
it a guess.
I don't even know where to start at 5:24. I don't even know where to start.
Supreme
I'm in this
law
bitch.
of the land.
I'm in this
Supreme
bitch.
law of the land. How can you can't be in America.
I ain't like history nor social studies or any of that.
You know, that was
Give it a
actually,
guess.
social studies
I don't
actually the
even know
easiest subject.
what to give. You said what is the supreme law of the land?
Right. What is the highest law? So if you want to go to this one document or whatever this law is,
Oh,
what is the highest
U.S.
one?
Constitution.
That we the
No.
people in order to form a you talking about that?
Why the fuck would she put out the answer? This is like you're supposed to write it on the board.
Oh,
What was it?
God damn, you don't even
I
respect
thought
the
we was
fucking
asking.
game.
Okay, well you heard it. There we go.
you knew the answer.
You said I could phone a
The
friend.
Constitution,
Thank you,
yes.
Sheeta.
You don't even get a fucking point.
Thank you, Sheeta.
Both of y'all bitches don't. Eat me
Thank
out.
you, Bam.
Fuck.
Getting them soggy jaws out.
This was softer.
Bitch, I'm about to put this pussy on.
That
so
was
bad.
good. That was good though.
What's an amendment? What is an amendment? You guys said the Constitution. What does does an amendment do? I'm waiting to get you getting deported.
I'm about to go. You ain't even. I'm just
this
waiting for
country.
number 3.
That
and
bitch
I'm
didn't
about
even
to
cross
go.
the fucking lakes. Get her out of here.
I got these fucking.
She don't even see the fucking
Oh,
gate.
that's president's office, and you want me to guess what this shit is? I'm about to get off here.
She's one
I'm
of them
about to do
bitches that got whipped at the waters
What's a-
when
what's an
Trump was in
amendment?
there. I have a change or in law or regulations.
You put
Them
that
you writing
in?
sentences.
I'm
She's
trying.
fucking cheating.
No,
Get
I
that
was
bitch
gonna
out of
say-
here.
What you do?
No,
Go,
she
what you
got
do?
changed.
You got it
I
on your
was just
phone?
No,
trying to
nigga,
say-
that is one of the amendments.
It
You
is
do that with your
like any
taxes.
type
Black
of-
telling you this in your ear?
I don't have an earpiece.
Any kind of instrumental.
Oh my
An
God.
amendment to something. You are
Yeah.
I know
changing
what it
something.
is, but
Have you ever had to
I don't
amend your
got time for
taxes?
y'all this morning.
You ever heard of amending your taxes? They
Yes,
said it cost
yes,
$50.
yes, yes.
So you should know it should be a change.
It's a change. Okay.
It's gonna be a change on this motherfucker. That's what's about to happen.
To change.
Give me your eraser, because
Okay.
Dang, Bam.
She's on strike 2 here.
She definitely on strike 2.
Yeah.
She on strike 2, everybody.
I would not be giving my interest
No, I
anymore.
got 1 and 2.
No,
I
you did
got
not.
You phoned a friend. That's what happened. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Ooh, girl, you about to get up.
okay, wait.
Is it a right to bear arms?
Damn, bitch.
Oh, that
What
was
is
right?
one right?
Right. The fuck?
You know how you don't know stuff, but you be knowing stuff.
Okay. Well, I got 1. Sorry.
No, but what you got?
I have bare arms or freedom of speech.
Bam, ow, ow. What you got?
Your freedom of religion.
Correct. Bree?
I said right to bear arms.
No, what was on your paper?
I told you.
Outta
I
here.
said it.
Out of here.
I'm
No,
not
we're
going
writing
with
on the
it.
board.
This ain't your game.
Get the fuck on.
Yo, she is tripping.
Sure.
All right, so one of the rights of the freedom of the First Amendment is speech, religion, the right to assemble, press, and to petition your government.
Yes, petition your government.
What is the economic system of the United States?
All right, I'm gonna go on ahead out on this one. Time for this bullshit.
And I have a fair answer for mine.
I don't know if this is
Hold on.
correct. Oh wait,
What's our system?
what's happening?
She's been deported.
Out of here. Come back in a year. Hell no.
I don't know.
I'll let Bama go first.
I don't
'cause
know.
I know I got mine right.
What is the economic system in the United States? The economic system.
Like our currency?
Not
or-
our currency,
okay.
but our system by which you can do business.
Okay. Executive? No.
I'm writing.
I do, but I don't
Are
know
you
it.
ready? You can flip yours over.
What do you write down?
IRS.
Executive.
an
Incorrect.
executive.
Sheena.
I wrote broke as fuck, EBT, welfare, and borrowing money from China that we cannot pay back.
You're both wrong. Okay. So the answer is we're a capitalist economy.
Oh,
AKA broke as fuck.
we
broke
are a
as
free
fuck.
market economy.
so I almost. I should have just put that.
yeah. We might never make it to 10. Name one.
This, yeah.
Name one branch of the government. Look. Sheena, give it to me.
Legislative.
Done.
Executive.
Done.
All right.
What do they do?
Eat me out.
Eat me out.
How many U.S. senators are there?
Ooh.
Think about it. Think about it.
I
I know.
honestly.
Think about it. I love to help people out, but you know I can't help out with my
Why?
game.
Is that a
How
real
many
question?
states are there?
Shut
that a real
up.
question?
Shut up.
It is a real question. On that
Well, the
information.
thing is, are we considering territories?
No. States.
Okay, I wanted to make
Senators,
sure. I
yes.
wanted to make sure. Okay.
Senators are representative of states, not the House
I
of
don't know.
Representatives.
I don't know.
Oh
this.
shit! I don't know if this is right.
Sheena?
I got 52.
I said 48.
Y'all are both annoying. It's 100. Two
what-
senators.
That's
per
how we
state.
going. I had a dash to do 100, but I was like, you know what? Fuck
Okay,
it.
well, we get to go to the next one because we both got it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, we're deported yet. We ain't been deported together.
Oh, that's true.
We might be deported together. Go ahead.
Okay.
There were. I'm gonna give y'all a hint with this too.
Okay.
Okay. There were 13 original colonies. Mm-hmm. Name 3. Mm-hmm. And your hint is East Coast.
Girl. I don't know him.
What you got?
I got a lot.
Girl,
It's a lot.
It's the whole
3,
coast.
bro.
It's the whole coast.
But you said 3.
Yeah, 3. It's the whole coast. You don't get extra points. Get point.
Listen.
Point
Yeah, bitch. 3.
Listen.
Deport that bitch for being extra. Clearly, she's not a good fit for the country.
Yeah.
Who was the 44th president of the United States of America?
Trump.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Obama.
don't have nothing?
I'm about to
Okay.
say y'all.
I was
I was
say
about
Trump.
to say, bitch.
No, I thought he was 45.
That's the only reason why I
okay.
knew who Obama
4 or
was.
5. You're
45.
fucking ridiculous.
Let's go. You see my colors.
Why does the American flag have 50 stars?
Because Betty, you know Betty?
Yeah.
The one that made
Boop.
the flag?
The boot.
Her
Oh,
name
no.
is Betty. She made the flag. She ran out of yarn. She ran out of yarn when she made the original. Betsy, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Betsy. My man got me.
Well, the Missouri Compromise and Louisiana Purchase.
Okay. Sheena, what you got?
I don't have anything. I just know Betsy made that flag.
Oh, why does the flag have 50 stars?
It's 50 states originally.
Oh, 50 original states.
Yeah.
Both of you got it correct. Why does the
Betsy
flag?
Betsy made it, correct?
Why did Betsy
Betsy made that fucking flag.
put 13 stripes on the flag?
Because she was a MS-13. Duh. Easy. Fuck out of here, bitch.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Just hold on. Let me think. You just don't say nothing, because I'm just going to cheat if you say it.
I'm about to wait about
I know it. Go ahead and say your answer.
Why you can't say your answer?
It's 13 colonies?
13 original colonies.
That rebelled against the Brits.
Bitch.
It's true.
Don't ask us
Let's
nothing.
get it. Let's get it. Come on.
Name. I'm gonna kind of be difficult with this
Okay.
one.
Oh God.
Girl, I'm on 3 strikes.
Okay, I'm gonna be simpler. Name one state that borders Mexico.
Oh.
No, name 2. Yeah, Nova.
Texas and California?
Got it.
New Mexico and Texas.
Got it.
Can you just pipe this up a little
By
bit
Arizona.
more?
Not pipe it off.
Arizona borders Mexico?
Arizona. What else?
Don't worry about it. It's okay. Let's go.
Reno. No, Reno and Arizona.
She clearly needs to be deported.
What is the capital of the state that you live in?
Here? Oh.
The state that you live in. And don't try to trick me because I know what state y'all live in. Richmond, Albany, Virginia, New York. Got it.
Oh, God, Jesus. Where the birds live at?
Yours is Raleigh. Yeah. Even though people think it's Charlotte. A lot of people think it's Charlotte.
Name one right only United States citizens have. Think about it.
Welfare. EBT.
Think about it. What is one right that only a citizen can have? What can
United States citizen?
Yes.
No other country?
No, one right. No, I'm talking about the people that are here illegally or legally with papers and visas. They can't do what this one thing that Americans can do. They can still roam around, get money, and all this other stuff. But what is that one thing that only Americans can do?
Vote.
Boom.
That was what I
Man.
ended up.
Yeah, that bitch took my shit. I think she's seeing my answer.
Bitch,
saw how you
get
wrote
out
it.
of here. No, afterwards, when you said it, the second word, I was like, oh, it's that one. These have been good, though.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Oh, this is...
You're going to see you're going to be deported now. One war. There's multiple, but name one.
1800s. Boston Tea Party.
I'm
You remember when they
screaming.
started wrecking over the tea in Pearl Harbor?
There,
That they burnt for.
because the thing about these,
I don't know
the thing
the year.
about the centuries is it can be confusing because it's a century.
Well,
what you
no,
think it would be?
happened
It's actually
in
in
the
the 18th,
18th.
but that's actually 1700.
No, it happened in the 18th.
Okay.
Happened in the 18th, not in the 17th.
Okay.
That'll be the 18th century.
I'm
when we
already
did
in. These are just
17, right.
These are just extra questions.
Correct.
I'm actually legal at this point.
Right.
I've answered enough.
Correct. So,
No,
do you have an
already
answer?
legal. All right, Sheena, what's your answer for
I
one
put
war?
World War One. I think I'm out of here. I put World War One.
Deported. Get the
You
fuck
are
out of here.
revolutionary.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. I passed that test. You done asked me 17 questions. I'm in
1776. The
there.
whole reason why we have
Girl,
a fucking
I don't
4th
give a
of
fuck
July.
about none of that shit. I want my stamp. Ben want my
You're
fucking
not.
stamp.
You're not
I
getting
had
it.
my stamp 5 questions ago.
Well, it looks like
Fuck.
Love Bambina as well as Nasty Nova
Are
failed-
deported.
Actually,
failed
I'm
and
not.
are
What is it?
deported.
I'm not.
What is it?
I'm not
It is
deported.
the Civil War.
And I'm about to call my homegirl back home.
The
Come on,
Civil
girl.
War, 1864.
We have lesbian rights,
the
so we can get married.
Mexican-American
I'm
War,
legal. Come
Spanish
on.
War. Well, it looks like none of your favorite Ghetto Gang pod hosts can pass a naturalization test. They all got 3 wrongs. Mind you, they weren't that hard. However, we'll see next time. Until next time, peace.
Today's episode is sponsored by Varo Bank. Join Varro and spend $20 within 30 days, and you and the Ghetto Games podcast both earn $30 each.
What if we just did it ourselves? What if we stopped waiting for anything to change and just pulled ourselves up? Not by our bootstraps, but instead, what if we all pulled each other up?
Hand by hand, dollar by dollar, community by community, toward less worry, more stability, and a better life.
What if we could do that? What if that was possible? What if there was a bank for the rest of us? Money shouldn't just work for some of us. It should work for all of us. Varro, a bank for all of us.
Today's episode is sponsored by Varro Bank. Join Varro and spend $20 within 30 days, and you and the Ghetto Games podcast both earn $30 each.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Ghetto Game Podcast. I wanted to transition from our last game into something that something that impacts our community more. The cancel culture of today. We have prominent African American males and females that they're at the height of their careers, whether that be entertainment, music, or whether that be just business. And we have a social media driven, campaign to cancel them in some form or fashion to bring them down from the height of their accomplishments. So I just want to have a conversation about that with the cast. Is that cool with y'all?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about it. I guess the biggest elephant in the room.
Diddy?
Diddy.
Did he not pay that young lady for a case?
He did.
Now, is payment a form is a mission of guilt?
Yes.
Why else would you pay somebody if you didn't
especially
do it
that amount of
or did
money?
Something.
I mean, you could have done something that was not alleged. However, you didn't want that something to come out.
He did something
or
in that
just
document that they put out.
No, 100%.
Does that mean everything in the document is
the
correct?
brand?
No.
Maybe not everything.
But something.
We'll say 1/3.
1/3.
What do you have?
It could be one thing.
50 million.
Oh, 50 million.
Was it 50 or 30?
50 million.
Just like Carisha
Y'all
said,
correct us in the
very much
comments. Y'all correct us in the
Was it
comments.
50 or 30? Didn't matter. It's a lot of money.
Yes.
It's way too much money.
I don't give a fuck if the bitch got 10. She got money.
Exactly.
Yeah. But then it's the snowballing effect. Let's go back in time to Tiger Woods. Right? When Tiger Woods had that one incident.
Tiger was fucking white bitches. I don't give a fuck about Tiger.
It was a snowball effect.
You was fucking white bitches.
Who?
Did he not care about you?
Yeah, you was talking about you was.
I didn't have crimes with white bitches.
Before you got to
I wasn't fucking bitches and having crimes. White bitches and having crimes. No, I was
Are you talking
not.
about OJ? Or Tiger?
OJ too.
Oh, Tiger beat
Tiger
the bitch.
Woods.
He hit her.
He might not have beat her
He hit
ass.
the car and scared her.
He should have left her the fuck alone.
He hit the car and scared her.
Yeah.
He uses.
I'm with Black Love.
The initial
now.
But it was like that snowball effect,
Bitch
right? Where
ain't been
one
with a
person
white
says
bitch in
something,
years.
Everybody comes out. And not everybody that comes out after the fact is necessarily legitimate, but
That's
because
they want them funds.
The same thing they did to Bill.
I wish Diddy would have rubbed my neck, bitch. I would be in the courthouse too. If I had proof that he rubbed my neck the wrong way, I would be at the courthouse too. I'd need at least 2.
Like 2,000
million.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
For your neck being rubbed.
Yes, he touched me. I have video proof. Yes.
Oh,
How did it make
my
you feel?
God.
Raped. I need funds. I've been fucking distressed. Like the fuck.
Raped.
I don't give a
Make her
fuck.
feel
I don't
raped.
give a fuck if I went to Epstein's Island and swam in the water. I would have said that nigga touched me. I don't have proof. If I had proof a nigga touched me, he got funds. Niggas going to court. I want the fuck in.
So you gonna take that your fellow black man though?
Yes. Bitch, I'm taking down anybody.
How did it make you feel? And she said raped.
He popped my fucking cherry.
Going to bed
Like
at
I'm going
this point.
in.
Oh my God.
It's late, y'all. But we're gonna
Okay,
get to
listen.
this segment.
For real. The Diddy situation, right?
Yes.
So you have multiple women coming out and men.
Correct.
Yeah.
Saying all of these allegations.
Correct.
Why? At this point, I'm like, all right, Cassie, you opened the floodgates, but we all know that behind the scenes, she was trying to get money already.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just settle? Because he knew some other shit can come out.
But
Yeah, that's true.
at the same time, let's. I'm gonna play devil's advocate on
Okay.
that point that you just made. If someone comes at me and say that they feel like something happened to them and they're saying they want to settle, and I feel as though it didn't happen the way you alleged, However, you're saying that you want to shoot for the moon. You asking for $100 million.
Okay.
And then I talked to my team. They said, this issue's only worth $5 million. We can settle this and get it out for $5 million. And we go back with you, whatever. I just want to shut you up. Because I got $100 million. I got a couple, whatever the case. It's not about the money. It's about what would that cost me? $5 million. And then you say, no, I want $100 million. So now you go public.
Yep.
To use leverage against me. Not necessarily to say that everything you allege was correct, but you're using the public image of this that negatively affects me to be able to get a higher reward than that $5 million I would have gave you. Now you're walking with 50
to close it out.
Well, she asked for 50 in the documents. She got 50.
See all of it? I think it was a settlement.
They said they settled.
She got it.
Next day.
If you settle, that means
that nigga went to Western Union and sent that motherfucking funds.
He settled out of court. When you settle out of court, you pay that whole amount.
Right.
But a settlement.
Settle out of court. The court didn't.
She dropped the charges.
Okay. So to settle out of court mean they don't even go to trial. So he paid that full amount.
Hold on. It wasn't a criminal trial. It didn't even
go there.
It was a civil.
And
so the civil trial means that I'm suing you for X, Y, and Z dollars. If we settle out of court, it's not the same number. It's less than.
It can be.
Diddy paid that whole amount, baby.
It can be. Well, that's not 100% true, but
it was probably more. I don't think Diddy thought that people were. I don't think that he thought that paperwork was going to go that viral.
Yeah.
Why did he think that though?
That was crazy.
Because he's Diddy.
I would have blocked that.
Yeah.
As soon as I would have saw her lawyer or her about to walk into a courthouse with some docket. Get them out of there. Because let's go back and talk.
And I'm quite sure that's been the case for many years with many people. That's what I feel.
Well, people will. Let me be. I'm not going to be on his defense. I'm going to be on her defense. People with power. Cassie's defense. People with power use their power and their manipulation to be able to, I guess, scare you or put fear in you to do that. Because I can get you blackballed for real. So whatever dollars that you get from me, you're done.
Yeah,
you're done. This is the last nickel and dime you're gonna earn because everybody else want to be my friend, want to be on this empire.
Yeah.
But it kind of backfired in his face in a sense because now it's like. Everybody's washing their hands of you. Your own organizations, your own businesses are washing their hands of you.
So
think you found it.
This brings a whole nother topic, and I know we're talking about like black moguls and black entertainers that have been taken down, but we do all admit that it's not just like, for instance, when you look at for instance like a Jordan Belfort, like somebody who took Wall Street he was the wolf on Wall Street essentially. Okay. So like it was a real story though.
Yeah.
So the point I'm making is when you look at those crimes and see what has happened, all of these people who are being canceled because that man was able to go right back into the field after he gave his time, whatever. So I guess what I'm saying is all of their crimes are like perverse. Like the black moguls and entertainers, like the Bill Cosbys. It's you drugged people, you had sex with people.
Bill is innocent. Bill is innocent. Don't do Bill like that.
I'm not accusing him. I'm just saying that
Bill's
the accusations
innocent. Them bitches are sick.
The accusations are all perverse, sexually perverse. Like when it comes to these other crimes and other cultures.
Yeah, they're not what do you say? They're not publicizing our scams for real. Yeah. They rather do our sex offenders, our child molesters. Saying. Yeah.
It's interesting.
I think it's just what she's trying to say, that they perverse or I guess
project our sexual perversion or something. Because
that
nigga, that Fire Festival nigga, he done stole all that money from them people.
And ain't have to pay it back.
And didn't have to pay it back. I ain't heard him get canceled yet.
Ja Rule took the blame for that shit for years. You know, he couldn't get no money for years.
Tried to do
from investors.
Bitch.
I thought he ended up coming back trying to do another
one. Who? Ja Rule?
No.
Oh, Billy. Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. You literally just brought it together fully.
What do y'all think is the cause? Like, okay, for example,
us.
Definitely us.
Conditional slavery.
But also, I saw something on Instagram with one of the members of the production team, the project manager. A young lady was having a whole argument about these blogs and these social media outlets. I'm gonna just say these blogs. Like I don't really want to name anyone. Sure, I don't want no issue. I want no beef. We like other blogs that are out there, right? But they will literally perpetrate and say, women, do you think all men are dogs? A woman herself, she was articulating this. She was saying, I have never been treated negatively by a male. I have never been dogged out. I have never had a man walk out on me. I have never had any bad situation where she had to identify a man as a dog. But she's now following other women pages that are commenting, that are making engagements about it, and then now she's in a loop of women that are constantly talking about how bad men are, and that mentally is changing her perception of how men are.
And those women in the chat have probably already experienced that somewhere else along in life.
Where in real life,
it might not be personal.
She may have never experienced that, but now how she deal with men is going to have that in the back of her head, rather than her just living her natural life and never have seen that before.
That's powerful. That is powerful, Lucian, because the thing is, when we are given these different media outlets, especially around this time with the politics and different people that we're pushed to see and hear, we receive exactly what, like, we are
always fall for
expected to receive it the way they want us to. And it's not always that way at all. Like, people really don't have their own opinions. They're like, and this is just an example, they're like, I hate Trump because he's doing this. And it's like, oh, well, tell me more about that.
They can't.
They can't.
Yeah, they only know the surface.
Y'all can be as mad as y'all want to. I didn't have to pay a lot of taxes with Trump.
I knew you were going to say that.
Everybody
was eating. Honestly, I ain't even going to
I mean, it wasn't even like eating good, but I didn't have to pay a lot of taxes.
Everybody unemployed was eating bad.
Definitely.
I mean, they were eating more
well,
than
that was really COVID.
I mean,
what niggas was eating.
Exactly.
But it was
but the rich niggas was eating too.
Oh, yeah.
No, dead ass. All you had to do was have a business.
For the most part, no one is making tens of millions of dollars in a salary.
Yeah.
They're making that because they own a business that's giving them that profit.
But the reason why people really was fucking with Trump is because, I mean, you falling in between.
He was shady.
Business owners and you get rich business owners and unemployed. It just happened to be sweet timing that COVID was there, so everybody feels like they were taking care of by him.
And he did a tax cut,
and he's not pussy.
Yes.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something just really funny. Joe Biden said, no, I'm not taking this competency test. Fuck y'all. Y'all knew I was incompetent. I'm not taking it. His Scorpio vibes said, y'all tried it, and I'm not doing it. Yeah. He's the only U.S. president to sorry. It just makes me laugh. He's literally the only U.S. president to say, no, I'm not going to take a competency test. But I'm still going to run.
Cancel culture, because he's definitely canceled, but he's not
canceled.
Biden.
Okay,
but Trump is not.
Trump's been canceled.
Okay.
But, I mean, he's going to do anything in his power to stay around.
Yeah. I was about to say, I know you just went out and got them sneakers.
No, definitely not. But I got my MAGA hat reserved. In the bag by the door. I'm ready to ride for my nigga.
Back to the topic at hand.
Back to the fucking drop taxes.
Back to the topic of the cancel culture. Do y'all think?
Y'all know who about to get canceled next?
Yeah. Lead into it. Baby.
Ready?
Give it to me.
Who?
Jay-Z's going to get canceled next.
So?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
Yes. I've been seeing some crazy stuff come about. A lot of people have stories about Jay-Z, about young girls. Aaliyah,
I can see it.
Foxy Brown.
These
people have spoken out and retracted. And then they come out and say nice statements. Oh, no, he was nothing but good to me. He's made millionaires, but he's made enemies.
Oh, yeah.
And he's trying his best to keep Dame a bit far.
Yeah.
Because he knows, a lot of them know, something has happened. I'm not sure what it is, but something has happened. He has gotten so far into the money, low key, that I think that he's next, because him and Diddy was real close.
Yes, they were.
Rock Nation brunches.
That's one of the things that
you see
really
it was canceled this year.
Perturbed about. Like, one thing that gets under my skin. Nova, we're in this podcast together. You and I, we're working on this thing together, right? And I seen Nova do some nasty shit. I decide to keep that information in my back pocket. I step away from the podcast. You kick me off the podcast. You become a millionaire. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait. You become a billionaire. It's time for me to cash in on that shit that I got in my back
Cha-ching.
pocket
I mean,
from
I can
20
give you-
years ago, from 25
That's
years
the
ago,
way life
and that's
rotates,
crazy.
baby.
That's crazy
the devil.
to me.
That's
I
what happens
mean,
when you sell your soul.
There's
though.
still things out
that's the
there
sign
that
up.
I mean that could be signed up for.
That's the sign up.
They say that Jay-Z has these children out here from women
It's
in
the
Maryland.
pictures that they got on the internet.
I mean,
it's the
We don't know.
we don't know because he claims that Blue is his first child. He won't do the fraternity test.
You want to do the what?
Fraternity. Is that
Paternity?
what? Paternity.
The patern-
Whatever, bitch. You know what I'm saying? He won't do the motherfucking blood test, ho.
But no, that's this is more in the spiritual realm. But that's I mean, when you sign your soul or sell your soul, you might eat for a couple years, but it's gonna come back.
That's that karma.
Like it's a sign. You already signed in blood, so you get it back in blood.
I don't know. That shit come back to you.
It sure does.
Apparently, I didn't know this, but did you know that R. Kelly had sued him back in the day?
I did.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, off the tour.
Yeah,
the
Best
tour.
of Both
Yeah.
Worlds.
Jay-Z, and they had the Best of the Both World tour, and Jay-Z had his people from New York up in there acting the fools in the front row, and R. Kelly was a little fearful back in his early mid 20s, and he was like, "I'm off this bitch."
Yeah.
And once he left, he sued him in order to be able to get compensation for the remaining portion of the tour.
Correct.
If I'm not mistaken. If not, y'all get in the comments and correct
Yes,
me.
that is correct.
didn't
There
know
was
that.
also a piece though because Jay-Z had an active lawsuit at the time. He got out of it for assaulting that lady.
Can you imagine the
And
detail R. Kelly
then
had?
R. Kelly got his first suit. So the way Jay-Z painted it or framed it was, I don't want to be associated with a pedophile. This was his initial. He got off on that case, of course, R. Kelly, but that's the way Jay-Z framed it. But it was a lot of convoluted pieces in it.
Yeah.
Because technically he can get out of that contract with R. Kelly if he's using it as a pedophile. Because then there's a stipulation that anybody who's like a CEO,
Yeah, I don't have to.
CEO or anything like that. There's like a little clause in there that is like not a personality clause, but it's a character. It's a character clause that if you fall without that character, any business with you is done.
And I
That's
understand
pedophilia.
like
That's
NDAs. I've signed NDAs myself, like meeting people. That's just something that you do. But some of those NDAs are something. Like I actually have had friends that are attorneys, which I'm grateful for, read through stuff and be like, make sure you understand that this means if you are in this situation, you cannot talk to anyone about it. Like not even your best friends. And I'm
Only
like,
your attorney.
that's it. Only your attorney. And so literally I have been in places with people that I've never talked about because I know I would get sued and can't afford to defend myself. And it's just not worth it. But imagine being one of those people in a compromising situation and just, so I know it happens.
Or to witness something that
And you can't say nothing because you signed the
speak on
NDA.
it. You can't speak on it. Like to witness something that is just horrifying.
And there may be some.
Who else y'all think gonna get canceled?
It's unfortunate.
I mean, Trey Songz, he's already canceled
already
or what?
No, 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 no,
He
no,
got
no, no,
one
no.
foot in, 1 foot out.
He's not
canceled.
that far canceled. He hasn't
No,
been
he
found
got a
guilty
tour
for
coming up.
anything.
He got
Nothing
a
is
tour
there,
coming
but
up.
people
Nothing is
are
sticking.
smudging him.
Nothing is sticking.
No,
Yeah.
because one girl. I'm
Nothing
sorry.
is
Some of the
sticking.
allegations are just like I said. They're just
I
throwing
actually-
anything at the wall and
I
seeing
have a
what
very
sticks.
unpopular. I actually think Megan Thee Stallion is going to get canceled.
Baby, she's in the process.
Free tour.
She's
Let's
gonna
talk
be.
about it. Let's
she's
talk
gonna be.
about it.
She's gonna be on the back burner until that man gets out of jail.
It's really hurt her career a
Very
lot.
much so.
Megan was on top of the
you
world.
think when he gets out, I think he's getting out what
It's
5
taken
to
so
7.
much
Yeah,
away from
he
her.
was sentenced to 10, but
I think he'll be out within the next. I think he'll be out in the next 2 years.
I can see that. I can see that.
Okay. I just don't like the idea of a man shooting somebody in the foot and he's going to jail for 10 years when another person murders somebody and like a police officer and they go to jail for like 16 months.
That's very
Like,
valid.
That's crazy to me.
It's very
Different
valid.
states, though, right?
That's crazy.
Different states.
It's California.
Well,
it's Cal. He was. I believe. Yeah,
I mean,
they were in Cali.
I'm
so.
pretty sure we can look. It's been mad
But
black men
California
killed.
is very targeted for black men in jail.
Yeah. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? The LA riots.
Yeah.
Well,
Run
we
'em
know
out.
our vice president was there. She did a great job.
Kamala Harris.
She
you
the
know,
one-
you
she the
arrested
reason
more
why they got them
black
fucking
men
laws.
than,
Correct, which is why I
she's a-
said
she's
what I
a-
said.
Yeah, Attorney General. Yeah.
She did a great job while she was there.
Now, so yeah, I feel like she will be
I feel like
canceled
she's probably
until
one.
she's never going to be. I guess she won't. She better just keep her anxiety together.
Yeah. It's all of the.
If somebody can be 6 something to be her ass.
When the last time a woman been canceled?
Krishan been canceled
Tiffany
for a
Haddish.
break.
Yeah.
Krishan is canceled.
Krishan Little Rock.
Yes.
You crazy?
No.
She canceled this week, but then next week she'll say she's not gonna be with
Tiffany Haddish really is.
And
Even
then
to
we
me,
gonna
I like.
That bitch went to Israel.
Who?
Tiffany Haddish.
That don't mean she won't cancel.
Yeah. No, I mean that's why, bitch. I let her go.
Oh, I'm
after that was the.
I ain't seen her come back. Has she been back?
Yes.
No, her cancel was with the.
I believe Tiffany is
Jewish. With the
I feel
child,
like Tiffany is Jewish.
Yeah,
that's when she got canceled with me. But I believe Tiffany might practice Judaism. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, technically, if you do practice Judaism or you are of the faith, you do get a free ticket to Israel.
So I feel like that's
part of your religion.
low-key.
That is your home.
They pay for it.
Yes.
That's wild.
Even though that's modern day Palestine and it was already there.
I'm about to go ahead and sign up.
Palestine.
Gaza
Gaza was there for years and all that.
That is your home.
I really want to be Jewish because they really got it going on. It's a real family of over there, the Jews.
I don't want to get up too far outside.
Yeah,
What's going on? What's going on over there on both sides?
Oh, I'm not saying. I know. I'm just saying. I just want to be Jewish because they look out.
Stop it.
It is
Stop
crazy.
it.
I would love it to
Whatever
stop.
is going on over there, I'm not picking no sides. I choose nothing. I'm just gonna say stop.
I wish we could mind our fucking business.
That part.
I wish we can always mind our business.
Let's mind our business.
Why can't we always turn our backs on America, but rep for everybody else and make sure it be the savior?
How much money Ukraine
I don't give a fuck about nobody else.
Ukraine has gotten close to about 150 million dollars in the course of
I just want my motherfucking student loans.
And let me tell you how New York right now.
Did I say million? I meant billion.
Yeah,
Mayor Adams has given so the immigrants have come in and he stopped some of it, but he's literally given them anywhere between 2,000 to 5,000 K, and the people from Ukraine that are here now in the States. There's all over the city, all of these sanctuaries for them. And hey, I love being able to help people and work towards social welfare. But why are we don't even have money to pay our
kids in the street, but your kids at home are starving?
Okay,
exactly.
We got thousands of money of college debt. They can't pay nothing.
Why are you over there trying to fix somebody's fucking roof?
These are the
and
systemic issues.
You got a leak in your basement.
Systemic
and your basement
issues,
is
broken
flooding.
systems.
Why are you so busy? One thing I'm not a Trump supporter, so get in the comments and talk shit if you want to. But one thing Trump message of America first, I'm 100% behind that. America should be first in every single thing we do. What about our kids? What about our
and gas wasn't that high.
Our infrastructures, our education. Let's talk about our low income, our housing situations. Let's fix our shit. And then while we're fixing our shit, we fixing our roof. We getting the water out of our basement. Getting that flood together. We doing that.
Yeah.
Oh hey you, I got some time to help you out too.
Legitimately, you're sending money and niggas in Flint still don't have clean water. How does that make any sense?
I think I need to go to Flint because everybody keeps saying that, and nobody in Flint has told me that their water is still dirty.
I mean,
what
they have talk to somebody.
I need to talk to somebody.
They have put
that's
in
been like
systems.
the saying for 5 years.
Someone from Flint, please reach out to
please
them.
call me
and let her know what's good.
There's so much pallets of water we can send up there to y'all.
It's
I see Sam's Club do it every week.
Y'all. I know we've been talking about how the black people are being treated in this cancel culture. It's like they're talking about our promiscuity, talk about sexualizing us or demasculating us. Why is that about the black people? What about these white people that were canceled or should be canceled, but they're not talking about their infidelities, their promiscuity, being promiscuous or anything like that. They're just talking about things that they can throw under the rug so that the next person comes up. Why the white people not treated like
to be
people?
honest, you're gonna say it's because they're white. I'm just gonna say it's because we don't follow those outlets. White people really be having shit going on.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
They'll put it on the news and stuff, but them little white blogs be spilling tea.
Yeah.
Like the Kardashians and stuff like that, when they deep dive into how they got their money and all that other stuff, they be having real shit going on.
Oh yeah.
It's not in our algorithm.
Because they did foul shit too.
The funny part is what she says not in our algorithm.
It's not in our algorithm.
We're getting our information from social media,
which is fed through media outlets that are owned by white people. I'd rather you know about Krishan Rock's baby daddy and the baby mama than fucking
Joe Biden not knowing.
Yeah.
Joe Biden not knowing and owning up to his grandchild.
Right.
Or Hunter Biden smoking crack in the fucking
Where the video at?
Oval.
Okay.
Do you think white people are paying their victims, I would say, off quickly, like quicker? Like they're not even letting it get anywhere. They're like, as soon as it's done, all right, let me go ahead and give you this so you can keep your mouth closed type thing.
I would say yes,
Girl,
and it
killing
also is yes on the black people portion as well. I don't think we have the same resources and the same tools. I think some of our our newer wealth, like our newer moguls and things like that, they have some tools that they can work with. But just to the point, I was watching another podcast where one of the hosts was in a shakedown. This person had videos and images of potentially him naked, and he's married with children as well. And they were, there's this new rule or law where it's not extortion if I offer you the option to buy it from me.
How?
Because I can sell, these are mine, and I can sell it to someone else, but it's not extortion if I'm saying that the highest bidder can come get it. So you can come look at what I have, and then I say it's this price. And if you say no, I can now give it to this blog or this other person. They'll buy it from me for that price, and they will make money off of their viewers just of people coming to go and see their stuff there. So this happened to a prominent African American man where he was low key extorted, but legally, where you can pay someone off, like you literally can have the goods on somebody. And then you can bring a legal team together, and you can actually get funds out of them, and then hand over that property to them, which is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is crazy.
So to your point, yes, I think white people have the resources and the finances to be able to quickly and easily just
for sure. Because how long was Epstein?
A while
going. I mean, it was over 25.
I think the picture with Trump was like 01, 02.
Oh yeah, but I think it goes back to like the 80s.
Yeah, like
so like. He was doing multitude of people were doing sexually perverse things for multiple decades.
So was R. Kelly.
Yes.
He was having them bitches in the studio trapped up.
Yes, but I think R. Kelly
at the McDonald's at the mall.
What we understand about that story as well, but you're right to speak to it because he was one that has been canceled, and they canceled him down. That was the most successful cancellation I've ever seen, like taking him off of platforms.
It was
back, but people don't.
The R. Kelly thing was it was a group collective effort to get this man.
Yeah.
I feel like people who were wanted to get him felt that he escaped justice so many times, and we get this one time and we're going to take him down.
Yeah. And I'm not going to say any specific names, but black people that are also moguls that are a part of this culture that seemingly also do the same thing to people. So like that Michael Jackson documentary, Finding Neverland, after that man was dead, I understand that victims have a right to be heard at any time.
Yeah.
However, you retracted all of your statements while he was alive, said you lied, and now that he's passed,
you can get a little dollar.
And a mogul is supporting the documentary, financed it.
Oprah?
No.
Was it Oprah?
It was Oprah.
It was Oprah.
Yes. It was Oprah.
That's a shiesty ass bitch, boy. I
Listen,
cannot
they've
wait,
been trying to
boy.
tell y'all all these years.
Let me tell y'all, it's an interview. It's an interview back from the 90s where Oprah
if she
went
was to say take this down for $2 million, it's coming down, bitch.
I'm screaming.
Was she the first Wendy Williams? Was Oprah the first Wendy Williams?
Shut the whole pie down. The
Well,
price is too much.
there is I was a big MJ fan, and there's an interview from the 90s where Oprah goes to see MJ.
We'll shut it down.
I'm screaming. There's an interview from the 90s where Oprah goes to see MJ at Neverland.
Wow.
And it's so interesting because a lot of and she's a young interviewer at the time. She's trying to get this story, but she's asking him things that are like sort of inappropriate a little, and like she's trying to get this story, and he's legitimately ignoring her. Like he's like beatboxing while she's like talking. Michael he's like
like,
and
girl,
she's like,
please.
but Michael, she's steady talking
Do
for
you
10
sleep
minutes.
with the boys in the bed?
She's like,
He don't give a fuck.
He's
Like,
not. Well,
bruh.
she's not saying that but that's basically the situation.
She's
And it's
asking
funny
Bronte
because she
that
actually
question.
did that to Jay-Z also in the early 2000s. Like she tried to say something kind of compromising while they would want to stoop in Marcy Projects, and I'm like, she also did the same thing to 50 Cent. Like
She's
remember because
William-
I used
Wendy
to.
Williams.
She was such a huge influence in my life, so I followed her career Hard Body, and I started seeing those, and I was like, this is so interesting.
Oh, wow.
I didn't really have an opinion of it for a while. I had to gather, but especially after the Taraji, after the Monique, and I'm not picking sides. We're not going to talk about that. But I'm just saying.
Did she do any of this with any white people? Like, did she? So this was only the
I
black
believe
folks
she's
that
a-
she
I mean,
decided
she's a-
to.
I'm gonna have to
I
look
think
and
she's
see.
an equal opportunist when it comes to
You think so?
her wealth.
I don't
Nah.
know.
I don't
I
see.
think she when she sees a black story, that's a home run. That's quick.
Her and Gail, they love it.
Yeah, that's
Gail was
Gail,
eating
that's
that.
her, yeah.
And Gail was hoping that R. Kelly would slap the shit out of her when she
Yes.
stood up. She was waiting for that.
She's like, Gail, I can't do the interview, but you got it.
yeah,
We'll
word
get
up.
you in a hotel,
She
get you
he
mic'd
said,
up.
What did R. Kelly? He stood up. He said, "I can't take this shit. I don't know how to hold y'all nobody."
Like, nigga, what
She was like, the way
Definitely
she
should've walked off
was, she
the
was
set.
You
like,
should have walked off the set, brother. Like, you can't be the angry black man on TV. You know,
not like
not in
that.
front of
No,
no
surviving R. Kelly did it for me. That did it for everybody. They was like, girl.
yeah. And then Gail got on there with Megan and asked her, "Hey, have you ever and Tori ever had sexual relations?" And Megan said, "Absolutely not.
Just lie.
No."
lie.
Lied on your dead mama. Lied on your dead mama. Lied on your dead mama.
Okay. But what I'm
Cuddy,
saying is,
Tori, she don't fuck with you.
Gail put her in a compromising situation. I'm quite sure her PR said, "This is what we're not going to discuss." She
Girl.
put her in a compromising situation right there on the spot live. Then we have to see her go into. She was
Court.
embarrassed.
Go to
I'm quite
court.
sure
I want
about
the
her
next one on
personal
TV.
business, and she shouldn't have been up there saying any of that. And Gail knew goodness well, but that's what I'm saying. And I mean, at the end of the day, they're trying to get a story. I get it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Send the blacks to get the story.
Yeah.
This
But
is what I'm
let's-
saying.
Okay, let's get to that point. Is as black people, do we have a responsibility to protect our black people, or do we do our
Chase
job?
the story.
Do
Chase
we
the
do our
story. Chase the
Some
story.
people's job is to get the truth out. And sometimes the truth just isn't entertaining. So there's two different ways you can get the truth out, or you can be entertaining. Because again, sometimes the truth is not entertaining. So, like you have Charlemagne's.
Yeah.
But Charlemagne's not that salacious no more. So what did they do? They brought in Jess. Jess is a fucking mess.
Just a mess.
She's there to get people
People need
riled
that.
up.
Yeah.
She's canceled already, but she got a position.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Charlemagne been canceled. He's trying to get himself back together because now he's trying to be CEO, mogul,
Right,
black
'cause he
effect
has
president.
other ventures. So I have one more final question for you guys, and we can probably wrap this up. If a politician came knocking at your door, and they say, "Hey, I'm Lucian Locs. I want you to vote for me. What are you going to ask me in return?"
What are you running for?
I'm running for your governor. I'm running for your governor.
Can you do anything about student loans?
Okay.
Your
Your number one issue is student loans. That's your
Number one, baby.
Number one issue is
Student loans.
Because it's the number one reason why people are in debt. Like the millennials and beyond are in debt in this country. So it's also a big factor in our commerce and economy.
No, your number one issue is student loans. Your number one issue is student loans. Your number one
Same.
issue is- Interesting.
Yeah, because you relieve student loans,
So-
then we have money for other things.
Correct.
Just staying on student loans real quick. Joe Biden promised all three of you all one thing:
Student loans,
student loan relief,
forgiveness,
debt forgiveness. Actually, he told y'all he was gonna forgive all.
Well, I'm actually on a plan.
That's exactly what he said.
Don't. I'm on a plan. I have 8 more years on the plan. I'm on a plan.
Crazy.
I'm gonna
But
still
debt
keep
forgiveness.
lying too.
Do you feel like if you say vote for me, because I'm gonna forgive your debt, and you voted for them, do you give them a second chance?
Absolutely
no.
not. Because I've seen him.
Joe?
Hell
I've seen
no.
him relieve loans for the blind, and I don't even know how they even got loans.
They don't even know. They
No,
didn't see
dead
him.
ass. If you have a mental issue,
Oh wow.
your
crazy. It's too
loans
late
have
for
been
this.
forgiven. Yes.
They're using
Disability. If you have a disability.
See,
Baby, I have a disability too, them fucking student loans.
A disability technically would be considered blind, impaired. Anything hearing or seeing, impaired, vision impaired,
Excruciating
technically
pain.
is a disability.
Be 411.
Bro, no, it's a no. I definitely, even like specifically, like I was just thinking about Flint, New York. We be having water issues in New York City because they don't clean the shit the right way. So it's just like
Y'all got rats too.
yeah,
and y'all had an orange
the
sky that time or
rats are
something.
like that
DC
because
has gotten way better with the rats though.
No, they have
Yeah.
not. I ride DC every night, baby. I see at least 25.
It don't look like it. Sorry, no, I'm playing.
right, they
Chill
are
out,
around.
chill out, bro. Hey, chill
Nah,
out.
but in reality, it's a lot of issues that we as a people need to really become and really care about. I think a lot of people get bored from politics, and that's kind of the purpose, to skew you. But the things that really matter to us, we need to get involved in understanding and just stop jumping on bandwagons. Fuck a Democrat, fuck a Republican. Look into what is happening, not just like and this is not just limited to politics, also with cancel culture, also with social media. Like, do your own research, don't just follow blogs, don't just follow your side in any type of anything you're doing. You should want to see what the opposition has to say.
I want to end this segment with you all telling me, or telling the people in power, whomever out there, what is one thing outside of student loan that they can do for black people collectively. What can they do for the black people?
Reparations 2025. Cash money. I don't want the fucking land because y'all lie. I want the cash. And I'm looking about $1 million per African American on the birth certificate check after today's date. So when anybody after today's date, do not get a check. But today's date and on, they need to check $1 million.
Boom. Sassy Brei.
Defund the police.
Girl, what the hell now?
I need Forest Heights.
Now a Trump supporter ain't fucking with that.
Part out. I just should have said my location.
Girl, she not even on the podcast no more, y'all.
What?
The fuck?
You don't want to defund the
Bitch, why the fuck you gonna defund the police?
Who
Are
gonna
you
come?
crazy?
Who gonna come?
Who gonna come help you?
You still
They gonna shoot you on the way to the
You've
day?
never gotten shot. You never got a
defunding-
gun whipped on you.
I've never gotten pulled. Well, I have gotten pulled over, but not like that.
Nah.
Defunding the police does not mean they don't exist. It just means
Okay, so let me say that.
No.
They
You
not-
said it right, but it just means scrutinizing what those funds
Exactly,
are used for.
and use it for exactly. They need mental health evaluations
Yes.
on a consistent basis. Like, it's different things that they need to be doing. So
and
that's
when they
what I
go
mean
on
when I
these
say
leaves, we need to know what the fuck is going on.
Pay to
You
protect.
giving a nigga admin leave after they just killed
sound
somebody.
like a Trump
Pay to
supporter.
protect me, bitch. I
So
pay
we
taxes. I'm not a
we
drug
have,
dealer no more.
Oh, now you not a drug dealer anymore.
I'm not a drug dealer anymore.
Never was, right? Of course not.
So I need police protection. I'm living a civilian life. I need police. I've been watching people get pulled over for drunk driving, saving lives. That could have saved some of my life. I lost a real close friend to a drunk driver.
This
If
is
that
real.
nigga would have got pow,
R.I.P. kid.
yeah, R.I.P.
so
Kia.
he should have got shot because
We'll
of that?
just stop.
No,
Yeah,
he
we're not
should
even
have been
gonna go
stopped
into this.
prior.
Yeah,
We're not even
No,
gonna go
he
into
should have
this
stopped
conversation right now.
Like prior, he should have been stopped prior. He
Yeah.
had driven from D.C. all the way down here and was on his way back somewhere
Yeah,
else.
they're home. That's usually what happens.
He
That's
drove on the
usually-
wrong
Yeah,
side of the
right.
road and
Right.
killed her with her children in the
within a
back.
mile, 2
Yeah.
miles of home.
So there's a lot.
He was lit.
We'll have to explore
We're
that
definitely
some
gonna
more.
explore
We're
that
gonna go
one.
deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What?
don't. I didn't ask you what your opinion of my thoughts were. That's what I wanted, and that's what I said.
Okay.
It's getting late. Miss Love Bambina. Give it to me.
Fun the fucking phone.
I am screaming. I think for
They
me,
need more training.
I'm super passionate
That would
about.
need more money.
They do. Well, that's defunding. People don't realize defunding is about that. Actually,
What? Defunding means what?
defunding, people think it means not giving them money. It actually means being involved in the allocation and how money is spent.
Can I get the definition of defunding the police? I want
Put
the
that
pure.
in the mother.
I want the
No.
pure
Comment.
definition. I want it
We'll
read
do
now.
it later.
In the comments,
but
y'all.
Give me the definition. I don't got my
for
phone.
me, it's drug
No, 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 put it in
reform.
there.
Drug reform is something. when my host.
Hold on, one more time.
No, I'm joking.
Love Bambina. What is that one issue that you want from the people out there, power, for the black community?
Drug reform. I say that because it's something that's very near and dear to my heart. Over the last decade, I've seen white people have just received a great deal of compassion when it's come to this opioid epidemic. And I, as well as many of my counterparts, had their lives broken apart by the crack epidemic, which was really onslaught by a lot of governmental agencies and it gets convoluted, right?
Yeah.
But there's still a lot, and they have done some good jobs with the legalities of things and releasing, but just especially nonviolent criminals, like, of course, marijuana sentences. Like, we just need to talk about drugs in this country, period, because they've been here a long time. Mm-hmm. Black people have not had the resources to get the motherfucker, so somebody else brought them up in this motherfucker. Yeah. So there's a lot of conversation that needs to happen. The compassion that's been given to the opioids and heroin now we've never received that kind of thing in our community. Mm-hmm. And it's honestly, quite frankly, because the people who have been impacted are in a different, they look different.